Hello, everybody.
Yeah.
Yes.
Hello, guys.
Hello.
Yes, we're live. Seriously, guys. I was just like, I don't have the relaxing time to start shooting and editing videos. So I was like, why don't we just go live and discuss with you people? Yes, and discuss with you people. So we are here. So keep coming, guys. Keep coming. Happy
Who is
Monday.
at home? Who is around?
Happy
And
Monday.
happy Workers' Day
Yeah, today is 2nd May. It's not 1st May, but then
because it was
yes,
Sunday.
because 1st May was Sunday, it is Workers' Day.
Yeah,
So
it was shifted to
Monday.
Monday.
So
So that is why we are here. It's a holiday.
yeah.
Workers in Nigeria.
Mm,
Working in Nigeria.
yes.
I begin to remember those days. My father will always tell us that to be a civil servant was one of the best things that could ever happen to anybody.
Hmm.
He bought his first Peugeot. I think his Peugeot was 5,000 naira that time. Leather, that is tear leather Peugeot,
I didn't see
5,000
you.
naira. Daddy bought his first Peugeot, 5,000 naira.
Okay.
And that time when you start working, they even give you car allowance.
Hmm.
Immediately you start work, you are given a car allowance.
Hmm.
I remembered those early days. He's always coming home with this carton of peak milk, liquid peak milk, original peak milk carton,
Hmm.
and he will bring crates of eggs. Life was good, you know. Starting civil service in the early 70s, it was wonderful. And then their take-home pay could take them home. But now our take-home pay cannot even take us across the road of the office, not to talk of taking us home,
Yeah, guys.
because money has lost its value. Money
Yes.
has lost its value. So, civil service this time, I don't know. We came to a point where suddenly around the 80s, around the late 90s rather, if you say you are a civil servant, people will be like, what are you doing? Is that thing job? Does it really pay? Because pay then was poor.
Hmm.
It was poor. I remember some of his brothers then mocking him that he's a teacher, you know. They don't see civil
Hey,
service.
Bobby. Bobby, thank you for joining us.
Thank you. They don't see civil service as something that really pays that those days. At the point, that is when the value of the naira went down and the civil servant was not paid the way he or she should be paid. So it wasn't funny,
Thank
really.
you so much, Bobby. Thank you.
Hello, Babi. It's good having you around. So it wasn't funny. Civil service wasn't funny. It was the 90s, late 90s, and all that. So I remembered again when you see a civil servant those days, you know. If he has so much children, let me say like we that we are six in the family, it wasn't funny. It wasn't funny. It wasn't funny. I'm telling you, having six siblings, all of them in school, my civil servant daddy was trying to pay the school fees. It wasn't funny. At
Hmm.
times, daddies, they are really selfless. At
Yes.
times, he will forego buying his own shoes, you know, and buy for us, leave out any comfort that he may have.
Hmm.
Having extra shoes, having extra clothes, and all that. Daddies are wonderful. My dad
Yes.
was one great man. He's my hero.
Hmm.
Those days, I look at my dad. I doff my cap for him. I was proud of my father.
Hmm.
Despite the meager salary,
Yeah.
he was still able to meet the needs of the family.
Yes.
At times, to his own, sacrifice. He sacrifices his comfort, for us.
Hmm.
So I appreciated him.
Thank you
Then
so much, Baby. Thank you for the share.
and then so, but not long, he retired. Well, he retired with a very at the highest peak of his level. He
Mm,
retired as the head of unit of the medical library then,
mm,
teaching university, teaching
mm,
hospital library,
mm,
and he bowed out of civil service. And
mm.
luckily, that month and year he bowed out, I
Yeah.
got into the civil service. He
Wow.
bowed out September 2005. I came in September 2005.
4 or 5.
Sorry, 2004. Thank you. You are good with dates. So to
Yeah.
September 2004, I joined the civil service. And it was that same month he was stepping out, I was stepping in. And then he was so excited. What was his joy? His joy was that he retired in strength. He retired healthy and strong, with a clean sheet.
Mm,
Yes. I knew those days how some people squander money because of the low pay, the
mm,
low value of the naira.
mm,
But daddy was able to hold his own. There was a time a contract came to furnish the library, put
mm,
up bookshelf and all
mm,
that. And some were lobbying for a lower quality of shelves. But daddy said, no, the money is there. I'm going to do the best quality.
mm.
And he was able to produce the best quality.
Wow.
And I knew what they told us, even when they came for the burial. Some of the staff, members of staff, and all that, he had a good
Okay,
testimony.
Baby. It's okay. How my boys doing?
So my dad had a good testimony. He left with his head high. He left without swelling his hands. And then I stepped into the civil service the moment he stepped out. And he told me he's proud that somebody is coming in as if somebody is taking his place,
Mm,
you know. So being the first daughter in the family and taking up the civil service within that
mm,
period that he was stepping out was a thing of pride for me. I really appreciated God for the ability, the privilege of being able to step into the civil service. And by God's grace, I've started, I've worked, and this is I say the 17th year in service by God's grace. Am I right? 2004,
it should be the
the
18th
18th
year.
year in the service. So I'm still counting by God's grace. By God's
Yeah.
grace, yes. I'm still counting by God's grace. So it's good to be a civil servant. It's just that today our take home pay, like I said, cannot take us home again. Really, things are costly. The prices of commodity keep going high, but the pay is not going high. Nobody's increasing the pay. The fuel prices keep going high. Things are taking the money. So at times to even make ends
Yeah.
meet is something else.
It's true.
It's very difficult for parents right
Mm,
now. And imagine paying the school fees of three, four, five kids
yeah.
with that meager salary. You understand?
It's
And
true.
still being able to pay other bills like the house rent,
Mm,
the NEPA bill, the water bill,
yeah.
maintain the car, and
Yes.
then clothe the family, feed the family on daily basis.
Mm,
Oh, it's terrible.
yeah.
It's not easy. And I heard that last week or so, Nigeria was rated as the
Hi,
poorest.
Josie. Welcome. Thank you for joining
Thank you,
us.
Jesse. You're welcome. Okay, Josie, right?
Yes.
You're welcome. So Nigeria was rated as the poorest country now. Have you heard it?
Poorest country.
Yes, that's
Ah.
our latest ranking now. That we are
Ah.
the poorest country on earth.
Are you sure? No, we can't be. Oh.
That is what I heard.
Hey. Hey.
Somebody was
That's
telling me
sad.
that
Oh.
yesterday in church. We were told that Nigeria is the poorest country on earth.
Giant of Africa.
We are no longer giants.
No, we are giant. Oh.
Okay, fine.
Okay, actually, I think that giant of Africa is based on population. I think Nigeria is the most populated nation in the world,
No, it's not
in
about the
Africa.
population, the
Hi,
number.
Annie, you're welcome. Thank you for joining us. Hi, Sis Covenant. Thank you for joining us.
Actually, we aimed the giant of Africa not just because of population.
Mm,
It's not just because of the number. It's not just because of It's not just because of the size of the land, the massive nature
Yes.
topographically. No,
Yeah.
that's not what made us giants. We are giants of Africa because those days Nigeria was partly good. We had the oil, it was booming, and we could actually
They're
own
telling
our
me
own.
right.
And we could actually hold our own in different aspects of the economy, in technology, in culture. That was when we have the first stack. We had the first stack, wasn't that 77 then? It was 77. And we had a lot of things going on, in sports we were good, culturally the whole world eventually came to Africa during that first stack
Yeah,
period.
yeah, yeah, yeah.
So it was like we were seen in the light of a nation that had it all going for them.
But now,
But now, man, I don't know where we are. I don't even know where we are. In sports, are we there?
hmm.
The last
And then it's true, Nigeria
qualification,
was good in sports then, but now,
but now we didn't even qualify for the World Cup.
mm,
I hope you had it.
I
The
know
last
you.
game they had, the last game they played, what happened? After playing, there was fight. The fans came in to beat the
Okay,
players.
is it the one with Ghana? Oh,
It was with Ghana. The last game
I
they
don't
played with Ghana.
know.
It's with Ghana. Ghana came to Nigeria and disgraced us.
Wow.
So it was a bad day. So we didn't even qualify.
It's okay, sis. Thank you, Covenant. You're welcome, Justina. You're welcome.
Yeah. So Ghana put us in the place where we were, and so we didn't
Yeah.
even qualify for that one. So I'm asking us now, what's really going on for us as a nation?
I don't even know what to say
Huh?
because
What is going on for
in
us
short,
as a country?
this year we just entered May now, but a lot has happened.
Oh,
So much. In short, I don't even want to use my mouth and say the last one that you guys had that was going around the internet with anima. Oh, true. Ooh, it's just something else, seriously.
it's painful.
So, guys, connect with anybody you want to connect with. Yes, we are just here for you guys. We are just here to interact with you people. The truth is, I was just thinking of the stress of shooting a video, editing, and uploading it at the right time. And I was like, it's better we come live, discuss why you guys connect with one another. Yes, so you're talking of the civil service and
The civil service, actually. I was talking of those days,
mm,
egg was one kobo,
mm.
2 kobo,
Now we
three
don't even
kobo,
use kobo.
4 kobo.
We don't use kobo.
Soon
We don't use
egg
coins.
became 10 naira.
Mm,
From 10 naira, 20 naira.
mm,
Egg 50 naira. Now
mm,
how much do we sell egg?
mm.
One egg is how much now?
Egg 70, right?
70, 80 naira for egg. But egg was sold at kobo, penny
Now
those
there's
days.
nothing even now 5 naira is almost being, will I say, it's almost out. Is there
I've
anything they
phased
sell
out,
5 naira
yes,
again?
being phased out. Even water now is 10 naira per sachet.
Yes,
Good.
yes.
So I wonder why people will not go out and find greener pastures out there. I'm
Seriously,
telling you,
it's the state of our countries. Will I say, it's
it's
pathetic
pathetic.
actually. But then
It's very, very painful.
it's just not funny at
It's not
all.
funny
It's
at
not
all,
funny.
at all.
It's not funny.
And then many people are finding it difficult to survive, to make ends meet.
Yeah.
It's becoming very difficult to
It's
make ends
becoming
meet.
difficult. Like these days, even being a civil servant, it's not even. Is if you're serious with your business, you earn much more than civil
The
servants.
civil
Like
service.
if you really have a good capital and you're serious with your business, you're doing your business
Somebody was
well,
analyzing it the
you
other day
will make much more
that
money.
somebody that patches tire.
Mm,
Do you know I went to pay and patch my tire the other day?
mm,
And my vulcanizer told me a
mm.
patch is on 1,000 naira.
Are you serious?
A
Eh?
patch, just a patch. Maybe
Wow.
my tire was punctured by 3 nails.
Mm,
If he removes each nail and
mm.
patches, it's 1,000.
Ha,
So when I
that's too
have three
much.
patches, it is what? 3,000.
That's too much now.
I couldn't believe it. I said, when did this happen? He said, well, because of the cost of living, they had to upgrade.
Hmm,
They had to upgrade to 1,000 naira per patch.
hmm,
So imagine when a vulcanizer is taking 1,000 naira just to repair a tire.
hmm. Hmm.
Not to talk of the cost of the spare parts.
I'm telling
Like
you.
you want to buy a part of the car that just damaged to replace it.
Hmm.
You pay like, I was just asking myself, which way Nigeria?
I don't
Sonny
even know.
Okosu asked this question many years ago. Which way are we going to? But now, if he asked it then, now imagine the question now.
I'm telling you then that things were
We
still
are
quite,
still quite
let's say,
soft.
manageable or
Yes.
affordable. Now it's just something else
I
totally.
was asking the vulcanizer, why are you people doing this? They say the price of a kerosene now, a bottle of kerosene is 650. And then 1 kg of gas, if you use gas to cook, 1 kg of gas is 700, 750.
Hmm.
Do
Can
you
you
understand?
imagine?
Just imagine, look at the rate things are just the rate things are going. So it's not funny.
It's not funny
It's
at
not funny at
all.
all. So people are lamenting, people are crying,
Thought
money is
electrolytes.
losing its value.
Yeah,
Everybody is like just there.
yeah.
So how do we do it?
Hmm.
Where do we go?
I'm telling you.
And some say have multiple streams of income.
It's not even easy to
It's
have
not even to have multiple
multiple
streams
streams
of
of income.
income.
Even as much as it's good,
It's not it's not
it's not
it's not
easy.
easy.
It's not easy at
It's not
all.
easy. I'm telling you.
It's not easy.
And they say you do online business.
Hmm.
How many people that are doing online business? How many are making it?
And for online business, you even need to understand what it
The
means.
intrigues.
Yeah,
Yeah. To be
yeah,
able to survive there.
it's true.
Oh, it's well. So happy birthday. As a happy workers day rather
Okay.
to workers out there. We are praying that God will visit us and remember Nigeria. We need a leader that will turn things around.
An
Yes,
election is by the
election is
corner
by the
now.
corner.
I don't know your
Election is by
plans,
some
so
people have already started selling their conscience. Some people have started jumping from one candidate to the other.
hmm,
The highest bidder gets it.
can you imagine?
The highest bidder gets
At the
their
expense
votes
of your life.
at the expense of our states, our situation, the poverty in the country, lack of infrastructure, lack of schools, lack of lights, lack of everything. And
Hmm,
people cannot sit down now, make up their mind and say, look, for once,
hmm,
let's get it right.
yeah,
Let's choose a leader that is visionary, a leader that will be able to do the right thing for the land, for the
yeah.
country. That is what our desire, our thoughts, and our motive should be.
Hmm,
Because it's getting tougher by the day.
yeah,
So, as well.
that's true.
So, you can make your contributions too.
So, guys, thank you for joining us. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Please share out the live, share out the live stream, share out the live stream, and
It's Workers' Day. Happy Workers' Day to
happy
you.
Workers' Day.
If you're a civil servant, if you're a worker in your own class, you have a private setup, happy Workers' Day to you.
Yes, happy Workers'
Happy
Day.
Workers' Day to you.
Happy Workers' Day.
For
Yes.
being able to hold forth your own,
Mm,
make life easy for somebody, provide services because that's what workers do. We
mm,
provide services for people.
mm.
We provide services for people. We are there for people. We work for
Yeah.
people. Like we that are in the medical world,
Mm,
we provide services, we save lives.
mm,
So anywhere you find yourself as a worker, please give in your breast.
mm.
Despite the state of the nation, despite the poor pay, let's still try to give our best. Give in
Yeah,
your best. Give in your best.
that's true.
Contribute your own quota to the building of the nation. Because if all of us can put hands together to push this country back to where it should be, like it's in the 70s and other times, it's going to
Mm,
be better for all of us.
yes.
We need to rise up to the call. We need to rise up and build the country, take it back to the former glory.
Yeah.
We need a leader that is visionary. I pray that Nigerians will be able to do the right thing this time
Yeah.
as we go to the polls in 2023.
Mm.
As we go to the polls in 2023, let's choose the right person. It's Workers' Day.
Yeah.
It's Workers' Day. It's Workers' Day. Happy Workers' Day to you.
Happy
Happy
Workers'
Workers'
Day.
Day. Happy
Yeah.
Workers' Day. Happy Workers' Day.
Yeah.
It's
She's
not
telling you happy Workers' Day.
it's not
Happy
easy.
Workers' Day.
Thank you. It's not easy to be a worker in Nigeria at this time, but what do? We keep pushing up things, we keep managing and believing God that a savior will come one day and things will turn around and be better. So
Yes.
our money will gain value. The rate of devaluation of the naira is something else.
I'm
It has
telling you.
affected everything, honestly. It has affected everything. To buy a bucket of water now, somebody was telling me 4 gallons of water. That liters now,
Mm.
that gallon, that yellow one they used to buy water, 25 liters, right?
Mm.
It's now 100 naira.
Ah.
That's what they sell in our street now, 100 naira for that. Check other cost of livings.
Mm.
Indomie we normally buy how much before?
It can't be 100 naira now.
It's 100
naira
naira a
is not
bucket.
massive.
It's 100 naira a bucket. So it's not funny. Things are just on the high side. But what do we do to keep soul and body together? We'll keep pushing on, keep pressing on. We shall survive.
Yes,
Shall
guys.
overcome.
So feel free to connect with one another. Feel free to connect with one another. Yes.
Yeah.
That is why we are here. Connect, 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 connect with one another. Connect with one another. And share out the live, guys. Share it out.
Okay.
Share it out. Yes. We are just beginning and we hope to be here long enough.
Students are on holiday. Next week school will start. We'll
That's for
start
the
and we'll start
secondary now. That's for secondary
we'll start talking of school fees
Yes.
again.
Most of
secondary
like some schools are starting this week.
this week.
Yes, like in this year.
Uh-uh. Why?
And then some are starting night, which is next week Monday.
Nice to yeah. I think most schools
Yes,
will be. That's most secondary and
And
primary schools.
daddies and
will
mummies
be
will be talking
starting.
of school fees again.
That's it.
I pray that we don't get to BP. It's
God,
not
God
funny.
will not let
Why will I let us
parents
to
get
get BPO?
BPO because
Because the cost of
the
living now,
pressure
the pressure
now
now, and then you talk
is
of school
actually
fees
something
again.
else.
You talk of school fees. You go and pay your school fees for the children again. It's not funny.
I'm telling you, it's not
It's
funny
not
at
funny. The state
all.
of things. And some schools I learned now started the version of if you don't come in with the teller,
You don't
if you don't come
Mm-hmm.
in with the teller, you can't enter the school.
enter the school. That's how
So you must come into the school with an
Meaning you
evidence of
must pay
payment.
before resumption.
yes.
But it's
An
not the best
evidence.
now.
That's what they started doing
Because
of
some people
late.
don't usually have that school fees at the beginning of the
The
term.
term.
They said the reason, okay, my children's school, they said the reason why they started this was because
Mm,
a parent that has been owing them
mm,
cumulatively
mm.
suddenly pulled out the child without paying the debt.
For just
Why?
one, just two.
I think they
You
said
can
from JS1 to SS2 or so.
just two.
Okay, to
Mm,
JS2. So meaning the whole of JS1, the child did not pay school fees. Then the whole of JS2, the child did not pay school fees.
yeah.
So the money really accumulated to a
Mm,
very, very high amount. The
mm,
parents could not pay. I don't know the reason. So the next thing they did was to withdraw their child from the school.
mm,
So the team really made the school authorities very angry, and the next line of action was to
mm.
announce to parents that if you don't pay your child's school fees, you don't
Yes.
bother coming back to
Are
school.
you
You'll
serious?
just have to have the teller in the hands before
Mm,
you come. You have to have the
yeah.
teller.
Yeah.
So it's well,
Which is not for me. It's not
it's
right
not
because
right.
some parents don't usually have that
That's money
money at the
at
beginning of the
hands.
term. So
Exactly.
it's not. I don't think it's right. It's in
And
as much as I understand what the school authorities may be
maybe
trying to do.
trying to do,
Because
yeah.
some parents don't even pay to the end of the term. You have to
Another
chase the children and all that. But then at least they should be considerate at the
the
beginning of the
beginning of the
term.
term. Another thing is this: some parents cannot pay the whole school fees for their
Mm,
children. Let me say somebody has 5 kids there.
mm,
Maybe the school fees is 50,000 naira,
mm,
and you have 5 kids.
yes.
Meaning you are going to pay 250,000, right?
Mm, mm-hmm,
Okay, you're going to pay 250,000 before they enter that gate and start
mm,
learning.
mm,
Who gets 250,000 these days? No, with the salary pay. How many parents can afford
even
250?
those that earn that amount,
Yeah,
they have other needs and
needs
so on.
too
So it
to
would be
meet
unrealistic to just take the whole money and
and
pay
just pay.
without even what about the other things that
That thing is the
the
feeding, other
book and
aspects, the
other
feeding
things.
of the
Yes.
house, clothing, NEPA bills, light bills, and then the whole money is put into school fees. So I think the director of the school or whoever, proprietress or proprietor, right? The
Mm,
person should look into the matter again.
yeah.
Consider families, consider parents. It's
Mm,
not easy for anyone now,
mm,
right?
yeah.
It's not easy for anyone now. So that
Yes.
rule should be overturned.
Yes.
Please, 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 that rule should be overturned. You need to consider the
Mm.
consider the state of the nation,
The state
consider
of
the
things
cost of
now is
things,
just something else. Seriously.
and change that rule.
Mm,
It's not going to be visible. It's not going to be
mm,
easy for parents
yes.
to pay all the school fees of all their children.
Yeah.
Somebody that has 5 kids there, 3 kids there, 4 kids,
Mm.
and you expect him or her to pay the school fees all at once.
And
It's
you
not
cannot tell
funny.
anybody to stay at home
It's not
because
funny.
in our current society, you just have to go to school. If not, you'll be
Yeah,
left aside and it won't be the best.
exactly.
So so that is it. So guys, please connect with one another. If you meet anybody here and you like them, connect with them. If you're a YouTuber, you can also grow your channel, connect with people, connect with people, connect with people, connect with people. We are glad to have you here. Thank you for watching. I can still see some of you still here. Thank you so much. And if you have your contribution to what we are saying, please tell us what you think. Oh. Now, school is about starting, the state of things in the country, how will
The
people
country,
cope, how will parents cope.
is workers'
Today
day.
is
How will
Workers' Day.
parents
That's
cope?
why we're talking about all this. Even civil servants are not finding it easy in the country anymore. So you can imagine people that are into petty trading and small businesses. How do they cope?
How will they cope?
How do they feed their family? Talk more of paying school fees. So feel free to contribute, guys.
As well. Actually, the other day, I saw a little boy. The day we bought tomatoes from 2 kids.
Okay, those two
Those two
kids we bought
kids,
tomatoes
small,
from.
small kids, hawking tomatoes, and we were just looking at their age, their size, and all that. Our children are being sent out now to hawk, to sell,
Just to make
so
ends meet.
to make ends meet. And if you look at it the other way, you may say it's not right to send the child
But
to
then,
go for that. It's
yeah,
not right to send an underage, less than 10, less than 12,
to
onto the
go,
streets. You're
yeah,
exposing the child to danger.
mm-hmm.
You're exposing the child to ritualists that may
Exactly.
take them for ritual.
Mm-hmm.
On the other day, we had a story of a young man.
Hey, Sis Chika, thank you for joining us.
Yeah, we had the story of the other day. The story of a young man
Yeah.
that was found at Lagos
Mm.
from Nsukka here. He found himself at Lagos.
Recently.
Yes, they said the father owns a pure water farm. The father had a pure water industry or something, and he wanted to carry water into the car.
Mm, mm,
The man said, "Be bringing, be bringing, be bringing." The boy was loading the car with water, small boss like that.
mm.
So after some time,
Keep connecting, guys.
there, thank you. After some time, I
Mm,
don't know what they did to the boy
mm.
and pushed him inside the car.
Are you
And the
serious?
young man never knew where he was until he
Was.
got
It's
to
like I've heard this
Lagos.
story
Yes,
before.
it was in the internet like 2 months ago.
Okay, okay. I
The
think
boy, the
I
boy,
heard something
the
like
boy
that.
was later discovered in Lagos. Somebody saw him. How it happened, I don't know. And
Mm,
then the story came online on the internet, and the question
mm,
was, please, can you identify this young man?
mm.
I think he has reunited with his family now.
Okay.
You know, now look at that young boy. He was not even hawking. He
Mm,
was in the business of his father. But that exposure brought him danger. Do
exactly.
you understand?
Mm-hmm.
Now, imagine the danger our young people face, those that go to hawk in the streets.
Mm-hmm.
in places where there is no protection. This one was even within the vicinity of his father's business, yet he was still abducted.
Yeah.
Yes, he was still kidnapped or whatever and taken away to as far as Lagos.
Can you imagine?
You understand?
Yeah.
As far as Lagos, that was where this boy was found. Now, begin to imagine these young ones that go out there in an unknown terrain, exposed to strangers. You have people that are children abusers. What do they call them again?
Pedophiles.
Very good. They are there. They can molest these children. Apart from molestation, the ritualists are there. They can take them and perform rituals.
Yes.
Apart from that, also, they can be exposed to what will I say, wickedness of the day. Somebody could just treat them badly,
Of course.
and their emotion is damaged. Psychologically, they can never be the same again if something happens to them to that extent. So, if you look at it all round, our children should not be sent to hawk.
Yeah.
But it's just because of the state of the nation.
Yeah. It's true.
Some of them, if they don't go, there'll be no food on their tables. Some of them, if they don't go, they cannot raise their school fees. Some of them, if they don't go, they cannot pay the bills of maybe a sick father. Let me say somebody that is diabetic, that they buy drugs for. Excuse
Sorry.
me. Maybe
Sorry.
somebody, thank you. Maybe somebody that is diabetic,
Yeah.
and they need to buy his drugs, the insulin. You know, or somebody that has one problem or the other that is on a particular treatment.
Yeah.
If this young child does not go out there to buy, to sell,
To
to
sell.
hawk, money for Papa will not be there.
Yeah.
Money to buy drugs for Mama will not be there. So that is the reason why some of them risk it, send their children despite the knowledge they have concerning what's the dangers lies for these ones, but they still send them.
It's true.
It's very bitter. It's very
It's
painful.
not funny.
It's not funny.
It's not funny at
I'm
all.
telling you, it's not funny.
It's not funny.
It's well.
It's well. So keep coming, guys. Keep connecting. Yes, it's Chika. Oh, I pray God provides for everybody because it's not funny. It's heartbreaking. When I see children hawking, I just like God. Ha! Now wow. And it's just heartbreaking. It's not something that anyone should experience. Some people have been molested just because of this hawking issues. Some have met bad gang. Some have joined the wrong friends just because they are hawking, and they have to hawk so that they can help take care of their family.
Life there in the streets is
Thank you
very
so much,
dangerous.
Sis Chika. Are you
Life,
sure I'm looking good?
life,
Thank you.
life there in the street is very dangerous.
And rough.
You find a young boy that is mannered, well cultured, and you send him there to go and sell something on the street, and he meets another young boy
Yes.
that has been destroyed because of the life on the streets.
Yes.
He teaches him how to smoke.
Yeah.
The young boy teaches him how to steal.
Yeah.
Some boys now steal. They went to sell, but from selling, they were now introduced to a gang.
Yes.
Some have gotten into occultism, different kinds of cults. Children, but they are cultists. How did they do that?
It's true.
They met elderly cultists or children cultists on the street, and they were introduced to the fraternity.
Yes.
And before you know it, this young boy that is humble, have a good heart, becomes a monster.
Yeah.
All because he was let out as
To
a
the
sheep,
streets. Yeah.
as a sheep before the wolves, and he's turned into something else. All because he went to sell to make ends meet.
Keep connecting, guys. Connect with people.
It bleeds my heart. It breaks my heart.
It's not funny. It's not funny at all.
Honestly, it breaks my heart.
It's
You
not funny.
look at children, some of them become even spiritually possessed.
Yeah.
They become something else spiritually. They are possessed because of the encounter they had with strange people on the streets. And the destiny of that child is forever thwarted.
Yes.
The destiny of that child is forever destroyed because he was exposed to a strange being in the streets. A child was telling me the other day that she hears voices.
Are you serious?
She hears voices. I said, how come? She said, doesn't know, but she hears voices. She hears voices.
Hmm.
So we should protect these ones. At
Yeah.
times we release them before time.
Mm-hmm.
And some of these ones don't even know God, don't
Yeah.
even know Christ. And when you expose a child like that, the child begins to fight unnecessary battles, battles of life that he or she shouldn't fight.
Serious fact.
So I don't know what we're going to do about this, honestly.
Yes,
But if
guys.
I'm asked to say, we need to save the child.
Yeah, that's true.
Save that child. Don't expose that child unnecessarily.
It's true.
Don't expose that child too early.
Mm-hmm.
Don't expose that child unnecessarily because of money.
If you can do your best to be there for your children without them doing all those hawking and the rest,
It's,
please do. It's very
it's
important.
very important.
It's very, very important. Seriously.
At times I weep for children. I weep for
Hey,
them.
hi, Messi. Thank you for joining us. Thank you. Guys, keep connecting. Keep connecting. People.
I weep for children because these ones they are harmless.
Mm-hmm.
These ones don't have any protection.
Yeah.
They are just there, innocent.
And then they have to face things
And
like
then they have
this.
to face things that are beyond the imagination of man.
Yeah, it's true.
You know, they
It's
face
true.
things that are so painful, things that are so even the adults. Some adults faced some of these things
And
that
they can't
they
cope
can't
well.
cope well.
Talk more of these
Don't talk
children.
more of children facing this kind of pain, the kind of molestation, harassment, demon possession, a lot of things there in the street because they went to get money.
It's true.
Because they went to get money, to
It's
source for the
true.
family.
It's true.
It's painful.
Yeah.
It's painful. I pray that God will provide for all parents
Amen.
so that we don't need to send our children to this danger.
Yeah.
Many kids have gone there, they didn't come back home.
Mm-hmm.
All of a child that I had, he has finished selling something some years ago. And he was coming home, it was raining. He didn't know the difference between the gutter and the road. And that was how that boy was last seen.
Oh my God.
It was a stream pan
Oh
they
my
saw along the
God.
road.
Thank you, Messi. You
You
guys
know,
should connect.
It was his pan that he was using to hawk. He has finished hawking. He was carrying his pan and the piece of clothes he used as how do they use it?
What
Call
does
it
that
now.
thing they usually put on
Put
the
on
head
the
before
head
you
before
put
you put the pan.
something? Okay.
The pan and the clothes was what they saw along the road. And when they saw it, what did they do? They identified it, but they couldn't locate the boy.
Because the water had
Because
carried him.
the gully has carried him away. Few days later, his corpse was found in a gully. That was how that boy lost his life. That was how he died. He lost his life, and that was that. I wonder how the mother would feel losing that wonderful boy because she wanted to make money, wanted
It
to
will be
feed the
very
family.
painful.
It was
Things
a
like this
painful
will be
loss.
difficult. May find it difficult to forgive yourself.
May God help us. A lot of things happening. Right, we're talking about the Workers' Day. We're talking about the Workers' Day and the state of the nation. We're talking of what parents do at times to make ends meet.
Yeah.
We're talking about how children are being, sent to work to help make ends meet.
To their
To their
detriment.
detriment, many have seen, many met their death. Many psychologically, they are not the same. Many attempted, murder. Some were almost killed, but snatched as if they were snatched out of the lion's den.
Yeah.
Just because God had mercy on them. And this trauma, the children will live with this trauma for as long as they live.
That's true.
Psychologically, they are affected.
Yeah.
So we are asking parents, despite the fact that things are difficult, be careful how you send your children to work.
Yeah.
Be careful how you send them to buy things. It is not as usual. The days are evil.
Yeah.
The days are evil.
Yeah. Guys, keep connecting. So yes, as we celebrate Workers' Day today, please, please, please do your best to to be there for your family, do your best to be there for your loved ones, do your best to do everything you need to do. It's not easy, but then take out time to rest, please. It's very important. You cannot
Yes.
keep on, and that is why a day like this is kept aside so that people will know that they should not just guys keep coming, guys. Sorry for the break. Sorry for the break.
So sorry for the break. Apologies.
Guys, we are talking about today that is Workers' Day. So feel free to bring in your contributions. Feel free to contribute to the life of. Feel free to contribute to the life. Okay, guys. Yes. So keep coming. Keep coming, guys. Keep coming. Thank you, guys. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Sorry for the break in, should I say, transmission.
Sorry guys for the break.
But that's what I'm saying.
Issue. For the break that we had.
Yes, you're welcome. Thank you for joining us. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Yes, we've been talking on today's Workers' Day, so it inspired what we were talking about. We were at the fact that some people send their children to hawk, and that is not the best. And that is not the best.
Yes. To send the children to work
That is
is
not the best. It is loud now.
oh yes, our wonderful people. Thank you for joining us if you're just joining us.
Connect, guys. Connect. Make
Yeah, we are
friends.
talking about the Workers' Day, and we said it was supposed to be yesterday, but it was shifted today because yesterday was a weekend. So, workers and what we are seeing in the work system, workers and how we are being treated by our dear government. Are we satisfied? Are we okay? Is our take home pay taking us home? Are we really happy with the state of things in this country as workers? For me, it's a capital no.
Yeah.
I'm not happy. And I know most workers like me
Mm.
are also not happy.
Yeah.
And at times I wonder why things that are not very relevant take our attention in this country.
Yeah.
And then we leave the basic things, the most important things we're supposed to talk about, we don't talk about them. We don't emphasize on why is it that our salary has not been increased for years now, and things are being, things are hiked in the market. The prices of things are going up every day.
Mm.
What you bought something today, you go back tomorrow to buy the
It will
same
not be the
goods
same
or
price.
product. The price is not the same anymore.
Mm-hmm.
The fuel price that went up to come down now is problem. It has not gone back to what it was before. It
Exactly.
is still much, much, much high.
Mm.
The cost of gas, the cooking gas, like I said before, the gas is now 750, 700, 750. It has not gone down. I know when gas started, they buy gas 150, 200,
300.
300, 350. Gradually, it is now double the price overnight.
More
Just
than
went
double.
like that. How are our leaders expecting us to survive? How shall we survive this period? And soon the school is going to reopen. Schools will reopen, and people will send their words back to the hostel, back to school. How will parents cope? Honestly, everything now, the outlook of everything is just hazy. It's a hazy country, hazy economy, hazy state of things. It's painful when you think about how parents will cope this season when the school fees begins to, is supposed to be paid.
Yeah,
Many don't even have the money in their pocket.
it's true.
And look at the university staff. Many of us are not paid. Many university staff are not paid.
Mm.
Why? Because of whatever the government thinks they have with us. The
It's true.
ASU, the NASU, the NATS, all these bodies are on the just sidelined like that because of the strike. And our students are at home. They have stayed at
As in,
home.
it's just heartbreaking. Sometimes when I think of how these students are at home, I just be like, is this really the best? In as much as the government did not do well, maybe to attend to the needs of the student unions and all that, but at least keeping these students at home is not the best. I even saw a post, is it that someone lost his life where he was learning electrical work during this strike. Some may learn bad things, some may get depressed, and some can't even stay that long with their parents again. They may keep on having issues. Apart from that, they've already lost a year during that coronavirus
COVID
time.
period,
And we are
yeah.
not